Whether it's because of a hectic schedule or the colder weather, working out at home is sometimes the best option. But with so many fitness products out there, what do you really need to buy to stay in shape in the comfort of your home? Well, here with 8 must-have fitness tools is Jessica Cassity, the fitness editor of Prevention Magazine and one of the editors of their new book, The List Makers Get Healthy Guide. Hi, Jessica. Great to see you.
Hi, great to be here.
So there's a lot of things in your new book. Congratulations, by the way. Not just what do you need at home. What are some of the other tips we can get from your book?
Right. Well, this was such a fun one to put together. We talk about health, we talk about nutrition, we talk about mind-body balance. So it's really everything you need for wellness. And what's great about it for all those list makers out there, it's little bite-sized chunks. So you do one, you check it off, you feel like you really got something done.
Just for me, I'm absolutely a list maker. So let's get into your list of things that we can use at home to really improve our home workouts, because there's so many things out there that really aren't worth the money. So this is good. We're going to zero in on what we really, really need. All right, a pair of sneakers. I guess you can't get away without a pair of sneakers.
Most workouts you're going to need sneakers for. Right. So with these, we suggest that you start shopping for the actual sport that you're doing. So if you're going to be a walker, shop for walking shoes, not running shoes. They're all built a little bit differently. That will help you to make sure that your feet are really comfortable as you're working out. We also suggest that when you're shopping for these, you go to a store. So even if you're going to buy online, if you can find a better deal, go to the store first to make sure that you're actually really comfortable in the shoes. That will help make sure that you really wear them.
And so the workouts you're doing at home, even if you pop a DVD into the TV, you should be putting on your sneakers.
Right. Something like Pilates, probably not yoga, but anything else, anything aerobic or with a lot of plyometrics, jumping up and down, wear sneakers. That's going to help you stay a little bit safer.
Absolutely. Now, what is this little contraption over here? Is this a speedometer?
This is a pedometer. It's one of my absolute favorite tools. At Prevention, we found that simply by putting one on, you'll increase your step count during the day, which of course means that you'll be burning more calories.
Just because you're aware that you're wearing it?
Exactly.
Okay, all right.
So it's great when you're walking and running for a workout, but on the days that you skip a workout, if you put one on, you'll probably see your step count go up automatically.
And what should we be aiming for?
10,000 steps is what we say. That's the equivalent of about 5 miles.
Okay, and it goes up whether you're actually going upstairs or just walking, correct?
Absolutely. So that's going to count your fitness workouts, but it also, anytime you walk up and down the hallway to a coworker's office, anything like that gets clocked.
Good. Gives you a little sense of satisfaction at the end of the day when you can count up those numbers. All right. Now here's a heart rate monitor. We know how important these are because these really tell us when we're hitting the peak of our workout, correct?
Absolutely. So a heart rate monitor, it's just another great way to track your workout. So you can see your heart rate peak during a workout and really make sure that you're at the zone that you want. Something between probably 140 and 170 is going to give you a really good cardiovascular workout. But you can also watch the number as you go down after your workout. That's your recovery rate. So the quicker that your heart rate goes from its peak back down to where you were at originally, the more in shape you are.
Now, are these expensive? What are they going to cost us?
These run a whole wide variety. You can get a decent one for probably around $100.
Okay, and you have 2 models here, is that right? One you can wear on your wrist?
Nope, actually there's a chest strap. So you put this section on right around your chest and it measures your heart rate and then it transmits onto this watch. So you have it with you at all times and you can check your rate.
So far they haven't made one that can just take your pulse on your wrist.
There are a few. We're still testing them just to see how accurate they are. Obviously getting your heart rate from the source is a pretty good way to get it.
Absolutely. All right, now you also, suggest that we should invest in a few weights. Not a whole big weight system, right? We just need a few free weights.
Right. You can get the job done just with dumbbells. I mean, we know we've talked about cardio so much, but of course strength training is really important for becoming stronger and getting more fit. It helps you boost your metabolism, burn more calories. So with dumbbells, you can get just a couple of small sets. They actually have some great ones now where you use the same dumbbell and you add plates to it, and it makes it a little bit heavier as you go. So increasing resistance over time is going to help you to get more fit.
Absolutely. And now what about those weight gloves? Are those really necessary?
Well, if you start using weights a lot, they probably are. They're going to help you to get a more firm grip on the weights, but they also save your hands. So you can develop calluses over time. This will just ensure that you build muscle but not calluses.
Yes, we don't want that. Now, you also suggest that we have a little music player that we can work out to. Does this really help our workout?
Well, if you've ever forgotten your iPod on the way to the gym, you know that it really can slow down your workout if you don't have inspiring music.
Yes,
so
that is true.
a lot of studies have shown that simply by listening to music that you like, you can work out harder and longer, but it actually feels easier.
Right. It gives you a little kick.
Absolutely. So one way to do that is by searching for music based on beats per minute. So beats per minute, if you were running and taking about 150 steps each minute, you'd search for a song that has 150 beats per minute. Something like The Killer's Mr. Brightside is 150 beats per minute, help you to keep your pace and push it a little bit more even when you're tired.
And quickly, before we go, we don't want to run out of time, the medicine ball is something that you really recommend, correct?
Yep, so a stability ball like this, you can sit on it, it activates your core a little bit more. So switch it out at your desk. You can also do weight work on it. So sit down, do your bicep curls, you'll get a little bit more stability work.
A little stretch when you bend over your back on it. I love the way that feels. All right, Jessica, thank you so much for that. And be sure to check out Prevention's List Makers Get Healthy Guide for even more advice. And you can always visit us on the health page at abcnews.com for the latest medical news.